done 20 miles of a 180-mile journey.
And it's taken us 3 hours.
Yeah. What's up, Matt from Roadtrap here. In this video we're going to retro rides gathering at Mallory Park. So we set off at about 11:30 for the roughly 4-hour journey up to Mallory Park from Dorset, where we are. The journey ended up taking us 9 hours. They'd closed a section of the motorway and directed all the traffic from the motorway through some ridiculously little tiny lanes, and the whole lot was just completely blocked solid and at a standstill. Everyone was out of their cars. We spent about 3.5 hours and probably did a distance of about 100 meters.
How's the journey going?
Bad.
Why?
Because we're stuck on a little road, barely wide enough for 2 cars, with a trailer. We're only about 45 minutes from home.
Be positive. Are we actually only 45 minutes from home?
We're like near Taunton.
Oh my god.
So we arrived at Mallory Park at about 9 o'clock. So we got the van set up and then just had time to sort of walk around the track and just have a little look at what was going on. So the first night in the camper van, we discovered that the bunk beds I'd made were really noisy every time the kids would roll around and move, which is like constantly all night. So didn't really get a very good night's sleep. But woke up the next day and I had entered into the Quick 60 Challenge, which is run by Hill Climb Monsters and Retro Rides together. It's basically a sprint challenge, 1 lap dash of the circuit, or a lap and a little bit. You get practice to set a time, and then after lunch it was knockout format, so there was 12 in my class, and then they would knock out the slower 40% of the group each time. I started off okay. I've never been to Mallory, so I didn't know the track, so I was just learning the track, and obviously you get very limited time on the track, but every lap I did was getting a bit quicker, but I was getting a bit kind of nervous and tense on the start of it, even though it was just, you know, a little event at a car show. Having to only getting 1 go at a lap, I don't know, I just found it quite I was very tensed up when I was driving. I wasn't really, I was making a lot of mistakes, kept either missing braking points or braking too early, or I was having trouble, you know, missing gears and stuff. So other than that, it was quite fun to do something a bit different. One of the challenges I found with it was that I've got track day brake pads. You have to warm them up before they actually work, so I was dragging the brake around the first long sweeping bend so that when I would get to the chicane I would actually have some brakes, and my day got cut short on the second day because I'd actually completely worn the pads down to the metal, so maybe that wasn't the best idea, but I think just normal road going brake pads would be a better option. So that was that. I think I got knocked out in the final 6. So if you got knocked out in the first round, you would have only got your practice in 1 run. And then if you got to the final 2, I think you would have got 7 runs in total. So I think I did 4 or 5 runs and my practice. Which was good. I was happy with it, made progress each time, and yeah, it's fun to do something a bit different. Then on the Saturday night, we just again, had a look round, went round, chatted to quite a few different people. And then the Sunday was the day of the actual Retro Ride show, so a lot more people turned up. You had loads of different cars out on track, loads of different cars on show, you know, like a whole additional show field with various stuff going on. There was a real good mix of cars to see. The track sessions were a little bit different, where you had 2 laps and then you would come in, and it wasn't timed or anything. So on the Sunday I felt like I actually drove a lot better. I was just felt like more relaxed in the car and just felt like I was driving how I normally would. But I only got 2 runs because my brakes were basically down to the metal. So yeah, but it was a good event. Glad we did it. Fun to do something different, and it's definitely made me want to get involved in doing some more different styles of events. So that is what I'm going to do. I spent quite a bit of time chatting with a guy called Eden from Gizfab and another chap called Ilya from Rusky Wellfab, and they both do time attack. Eden's got probably the most insane Nissan Micra you've ever seen that he runs in the retro time attack class, and Ilya's got the most insane Renault Clio with a complete carbon Kevlar body that he's all made himself, that he runs in time attack as well. So I spent loads of time chatting with those guys, and I'm going to take this and enter it into the retro time attack class at Brands Hatch next month. So I can run it as a guest entry, which means I don't have to have exactly all the specific things on the car that you would if you were actually doing the championship. I don't need to run their spec tyre and a few other things I think I can get away with by running it as like a guest car, but it just gives me the opportunity to actually have a go at it and see if it's something that I enjoy and want to do. But I think, having sort of looked into the format of it, I think I will enjoy it because I do like chasing lap times. So yeah, the P will be competing in UK time attack. I have had a few people say that it's something I should do in it. I have an opportunity for anyone that would like to get their name on the car. I'm going to run a little sponsorship sort of program for this time attack event, where you can basically have your name, your logo, your Instagram. I'll put some different options if you want to size up and you want to, you know, have your name bigger on the car. It all helps me to go race and basically, you know, use this stuff for what it is built for. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be good fun. It's good to chat to lots of different people at Retro Rides. I met quite a few guys that watch the channel. So yeah, it's good to meet the guys who put the event on. I'll put a link to Eden's channel and Ilya's channel as well, if you want to check out the Micro or the Clio. Both worth looking at. That's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one.